Hello, I'm Nancy Alexander of LadybugWreaths.com. If you know me, you know how much I love filming these videos for you. And I love seeing your creations after you have viewed my videos. And I love seeing the pictures of the wreaths that you send me. Each of you has inspired me more and more, and I really want you to be able to make exquisite wreaths by improving your skills. Today I want to tell you about what I believe is one of the four biggest mistakes I see wreath makers make. When I started out, I learned by trial and error. And believe me, I made tons of mistakes. Maybe one day I'll tell you about those, but not today. One of the four biggest mistakes I see people make when designing wreaths is not making their wreaths securely enough. It's always been so very important to me that my wreaths are made so securely that they last for years and years. Well, my wreaths do last for years and years. You actually get tired of the color or the style of the wreath before the wreath wears out. I'm sure you've noticed sometimes if you walk past a wreath, you might brush past it and something will fall out, or if you're opening and closing a door, something that's loose starts hanging out. Or maybe sometimes you put your hand on a pretty flower to look at it in a wreath and it ends up in your hand. That doesn't have to happen. With just a few of my hints and tips, you can make your wreath securely enough that everything will stay in there for as long as you want it to stay. First thing I want you to do is to make sure that your stem is long enough to stick into your wreath about that far. Then I want you to run 2 beads of glue down 2 sides of that stem and push it sideways into your wreath. If it's a heavy stem, sometimes that still may not be enough, so then I'll tie it in maybe with wire or with a pipe cleaner until I've done my entire wreath. I go back and I jiggle each stem to make sure it's tight. If it is, then I need to cover up the work that I just did with my wire and my pipe cleaners. I use just a little pinch of my green sheet moss, put a little glue on the back of it, and stick it in on top of what I just did, covering up all of my work. Then sometimes add some leaves or some berries if it's a big spot. I guarantee you will end up with a professional wreath every single time. If you found this information helpful today, you will love what I'm going to share with you on our free call. Secrets of Exquisite Wreath Making and Selling Online. It's on January 30th, and we'll talk more about the other 3 mistakes that wreath makers make. These calls will cover hints and tips that I gained from my expertise and many years of experience. To sign up, go to www.passionintoprofits.com/free call for Secrets of Exquisite Wreath Making and Selling Online. Again, that's www.passionintoprofits.com/free call. Sign up right away because this call will get filled up and we won't be able to take any more. Thanks again. I am looking forward to talking to you. I enjoyed talking to you today. Bye.